This is KC Sports Tonight.
Got Thompson to the hospital. He remains there in stable condition. The reports are good. He's responsive, and hopefully he'll make a full recovery. But that was the talk of the town today as the Chiefs had their media session a day after they were supposed to. Initially it was supposed to be on Thursday, final day of OTA session number 3. They pushed it, obviously, to today. The players and coaches, all of them visibly shaken by what went down, and certainly not surprising. But they spoke to a man about how incredible the medical staff was and is for the Chiefs, about just their personal experience and having a teammate go through something like this. It's obviously something that you hope will never happen. Football players hope they never have to witness or be a part of. It did happen, but it appears that B.J. Thompson's going to be okay. And there were some ancillary topics and football topics as well discussed today. Carson Wentz took the podium for the first time as a Kansas City Chief and talked about how he is already learning heaps from Patrick Mahomes, just watching him day in and day out in practice. Carson Wentz, very much a team-first guy. Look, this has to be tough for him. He's been a starter for much of his career, at least until the last year or two, former number 2 overall pick. And now he's here to essentially hold a clipboard, but he's holding a clipboard for the best quarterback on the planet, and he's holding a clipboard on the best team in the NFL, going after a 3rd straight Super Bowl. So it's terrific to have a guy of Carson Wentz's pedigree and experience and intelligence waiting in the wings, just in case, God forbid, anything does happen to Patrick Mahomes. Justin Reid spoke today as well, talked a bit about the potential new role that he will have as a backup kicker, maybe. He could be involved in the new era of kickoffs in the NFL to basically give the Chiefs an extra weapon on the cover teams, so Harrison Butker doesn't have to be out there making tackles more than necessary. So that is something that they have already worked on in camp, in OTAs. They will continue to work on during training camp, and we'll see if it actually becomes a part of the rotation once they get to the actual season. So that's a synopsis of the Chiefs side of things. Here on the Royals side, it's a big series. Seattle Mariners in town. They are taking batting practice behind me as we speak. The Royals 4 games out in the American League Central, back of the Cleveland Guardians after splitting an abbreviated 2-game series this week in Cleveland. And now you get Seattle, who in my estimation has the best pitching staff in the entire American League. You got quality arms day in and day out. They're going to see Bryce Miller tonight, Luis Castillo tomorrow. It is a 5-man rotation that is absolutely lights out. Royals are going to have to bring their hitting shoes. They have hit much better here in Kansas City than they have on the road, and hopefully that trend will continue over this weekend series. And this is a big boy portion of the schedule, make no mistake. They're playing 20 straight games against teams that are in playoff position right now, starting with that Twins series last week. But they also have 4 consecutive series now against first-place ball clubs. Cleveland, Seattle, then you get the Yankees coming in next week, and then next week, and then you go to Los Angeles next weekend to play the Dodgers. So that's a gauntlet right there. 4 straight first-place teams. The Royals so far survived Cleveland. They split that series, as I mentioned. Now you get 3 with Seattle, 4 with the Yankees, and then 3 with the Dodgers. So a lot of excitement here at the K. Should be a good crowd on hand. So far, no sign of rain. We've heard rumblings that could be in the offing, but it's dry. We got some cloud cover, which is a nice thing, keeps the heat in check, and we're ready for baseball here as they'll host Seattle for this 3-game weekend series. First pitch at 7:10 tonight. I will have much more from Kauffman Stadium coming up on the 6 o'clock news in the sports segment at about 6:20. Neil Jones will be live at 6:02 to talk more about the Chiefs, and we'll hear from the team in reaction to the B.J. Thompson situation from yesterday. So thanks for checking out the abbreviated one-man edition of KC Sports Tonight. I'm Scott Reiss, and I'll see you over on TV in about a half hour.